There was nothing to it. Huwag kayong matakot. I do not receive drug money. Sus Mariosep. Makasintahan ko, kung meron silang pera ibigay sa akin, tanggapin ko. Because it's out of love. Do not bigyan mo pera, babarilin kita dyan mismo sa harap ko. So, that is how it is. But I'd just like to inform you that nothing is evil in this. It's your palace. I do not sleep in this building. Kaya ang multo dito, harap-harapan paski sa araw. Hindi na naghihintay ng gabi. They just, materializes in front of you. And I do not sleep here with more reason. May tulog mo dyan. Makatabi mo. Buti sana kung white lady. Pwede mo nang dumugin. Kung paghawak mo, bigotelyo. Espanyol pa dahil maraming dumaan dito ng mga gago. So, I sleep outside in a hotel. It's a small hotel. Pero secret. Wala akong ano dito. I am sold to simple ways of life. I am a son of a poor man. And I don't, naumpisa na rin ang tatay ko na sa hirap, tuluyan na natin ito. Pero hindi ako sanay. I am not even up to, ako lang dito ang nagsasara ng ilaw. Kung malakang they want it bright and, no. Puta, kalaking gastos kung puta. Pati doon, yung aircon ko sa yung full blast. Diyan sa pagbabago. I have to cross the river in coming here. Mahina yung lancha. I was late for about a few minutes. Kasi maraming basura, maraming water lily. So, hindi ko tulakin mo yung lahat ng water lily doon buhat. So, I was a bit late, but I'm sorry. It's just the crossing of the river was just too slow. I go back and forth every day. And sabi nga ni Sir Manny, why? Because every night I have a folder of each department. Defense, trade, education, and before I countersign it even with the marginal note, I have to read it. Mahirap na masabit eh. So I sleep, go home early as 2 dito. Then I review papers until sometimes 6 o'clock. Kaya kung pabalikin ako, wala naman akong, I have not totally misgiving. But truly, kung pabalikin ako, sabi ko, ayaw. Maliit ang sweldo. Dalawa ang pamilya ko. Hindi makita mo nung inaugurate ako doon, pati dito. Isa dito, isa doon. Graft and corruption ka, maraming. May sa Davao, may mga investigative journalist. Tatanong na tanong, wala kayo makuha sa akin. Really, I've been mayor 23 years. I'm not just up to it. Kasi okay na ako sa buhay ko. Not so beautiful, but not so ugly. Stay in the middle course para yan. Yung kaligayahan ko. And I do not enjoy going out. It's, I'm just like you. I'd like to just sing it ko lang. Please understand that when I ran for the presidency, I only promise, of course, added to the economic future that we envision, is the basic thing of eradicating or removing corruption, drugs, and criminality. Let me dwell on corruption. Kailangan tumulong kayo, and you have to report. You did not really tell me your name. Just let me know there is something brewing in any of the agencies and departments. Yun lang. And there's an 8888, that's PTB4. You can dial the number and just state out your statement or your truth without even mentioning your name. Hindi na kailangan. And if you are maybe a little bit timid or afraid or outright ayaw mong gulo, maybe you can just buy a new SIM and throw it away after making the call. And I will take it to them. Alam mo, mahirap itong corruption. And I intend to not really stop it because nobody can. Even in other countries, despite or in spite of their progress and bounty, they're still at it. Dito, tingin ko, what has really pulled our country down, even in the years to come, without attributing it to a particular administration, because that would be unfair. Yung isa might have stolen more than the others. Hindi ko naman, but it's a bit generic, but relatively kung saan mo talagang ididiin yan. Pero let me just give you an analogy of something like an airplane running at full speed on the runway for so many years but without really lifting. Wala, hindi tumataas. And so, what the Philippines is. Ako sa kaliit ko, probinsyano lang po ako. I come from a corner in Mindanao. But I tried to just envision something for my country during this administration. Talagang tatapusin ko to. Today, I understand that 92, itong connected with the regulatory. Basta may regulation. That's what I hate about government intervening. The least government will intervene in your affairs, the better. Itong regulation, pinakamarami, kung it's 92 of them were fired, gave them the option of facing charges or more. Sabi ko, mag-resign kayo when you have become the pariah of this government. And do not expect me to be courteous even to you when I see you there out. And itong drugs, inuman ang tubig kasi nagbabara yung I know that people are killed. It does not make me happy. I am a Filipino. Kung iba sigurong tao yan from the Middle East or Africa, maybe if they're really guilty, I would not really enjoy, but it would give me satisfaction. You know, pag may namatay na tao, hindi ako naliligayahan. Alam na, I sign vouchers and all and everything and allowing this unit to have more guns and more bullets. I do not find satisfaction in it because I know that ultimately it will be used against the Philippines. But when I am down and I am faced with the choice between a disorderly society and maybe a failed state and my country, itong drugs, because of the enormity of the problems, I did not realize it when I was mayor, about the widespread use of the drugs in the entire Philippines. I was just focused on my mayorship, and I wanted my place to just improve. And to this day, Davao is having a growth rate of 9, the highest. And you have been to Davao, I've seen all of you. And you go west and north-south, it's really booming. And they live in peace. Criminality is down to the barest minimum. That is how I envisioned my city when I became mayor in 1988. True that I am very hard. Ikaw ang bastos pa. Outright. And I kind of credit myself for that. When I said that you are here in Davao, and you continue to do drugs that I'm mayor, I will kill you. And if you deprive us of the youth of the next generation, I will kill you. Make no doubt about it. Talagang tatapusin kita. But that statement is not punishable by our laws. Bakit pa sabihin ko na sisirain mo ang bayan ko, papatay kita? I have every reason to kill you. And when I say that you do not deprive us of our youth for the next generation, or eventually, with 4 million drug addicts, it would cause the failure of my country. You know, we have been narco-politics since about 15 years ago. Little did we realize na ang police pala, it's about 2,000 of them, ang mga barangay captain to hold the governance on the basic unit of our government. Some mayors, some governors, and a few congressmen were already into it. Little did I realize na ganon pala kalala when I started to squeeze everybody when I became president. At doon nakita ninyo, surrendering by the hundreds of thousands. For Diyos, anong gawin ko dito? And this 4,000, mga barangay captains to, mga pulis, mga negosyante, at walang ginawa kundi gawaing gago ang Pilipino. At marami may tama na sa mga bata natin. And also, tingin ko, this is televised, maybe if you have an IQ of 14, talagang papasok ka dyan. And even lawyers and doctors, and even mayors. Ano ang mangyayari dito kung gano'n? Remember that 4 million is spread all throughout the country. And if nobody would interdict them in the next 4 to 6 years, kung hayaan mo lang ganon because ayaw mong pumatay, we are in a sorry state. Indeed, we are in a sorry state. That 4 million will contaminate another 10 million. Then it would be too late for us to really even save the country. And we would just like be the Latin American na yung mayor, she takes oath of office in the morning, and then in the afternoon, she's killed. And they choose who will be the governor and who will be the mayors. Alam mo doon, sa Latin America, and you can read Ian Grillo, he was here, and the books about the fate and the destiny of that continent there. Ang mga dito, ang mga mayor ang binabayaran ng mga durugista. Doon, ang mga mayor ang nagbabayar doon sa mga kartel para hindi sila patayin, hindi sila galawin. And that they would secure the election of this idiot. Hindi pa naman idioto yan. And I will not govern. Kung ayaw na talaga ninyo, I am ready to step down. Walang problema sa akin yan. I have no illusions about power or about the president. Kasi matupag, binulong ako kay Sir Manny Pangilinan. Sabi ko, kumusta? But sabi ko, if I were to go back in time, I would have not committed the same mistake. Totoo yan. So gano'n na lang. In Mindanao, there is no solution. Believe me and remember me for all time, because I'm telling you, nothing short of a federal setup would appeal tomorrow. Otherwise, we will continue to fight until kingdom come. Pass it on to the next generation, and you will still have the explosions and a lot of killings to decimate the population from so many millions to a few thousands. Maniwala kayo. Ako, if the Congress decides to call for a Constituent Assembly by Congress introducing or me creating a commission to introduce amendments to be adopted by Congress or by the Constitutional Convention, which would really be expensive at matapos yan 4 years after. Just like our experience yung last time. But if you can craft, and we can call a commission for that next year, if you can craft and put into place the federal system, you have my word, I am going to step down. Alis na. Because I suggest that there will be a strong executive. It could not be like a parliament in England, because it would not work. We have so many islands, so many decisions to make decisive actions on Janjan. Remember, Britain, it was hit by terrorism and double-decker nila. Took them time to react because cabinet is a consensual thing, it's collegiate. So no one takes a definite. Pero kung may presidente ka, but limited powers to call, reconvention, to dissolve a parliament, call for new elections, then the power of being the commander-in-chief and of all armed forces, including the police, kasi armed forces yan, including the Capos. Bako, I'm not interested. If they can do it in 2 years, 2 years and a half, I am out. Because then I would not be eligible for any election. And of course, rightly so. Delikadesa yan, ikaw ang nagdadala dyan. Alis na ako. Pero sinabi ko, bantay kayo dito sa droga. Wala akong problema dyan sa mga pare. Talked about the sanctity of life. But, you know, I have to make a choice now. It's the greatest good for the greatest number. I cannot allow to run away itong. But believe me, if you are thinking that, remember that at the early days of my presidency, I fired almost 9 police generals and so many mayors. Tinanggalan ko ng mga bodyguard because sila yung maging warlords na distract around. Pati yung mga military sundalo nag-iwas, si mayor yan. So I had to reduce them to nothing. And I said, if you do not report to Krami, I will kill you in 24 hours. Istorya lang ko dyan. Panakot lang. And they did. And was able to take full control. But I would like to announce that nandito na rin I take this opportunity that I'm going back to the Alunan doctrine. 2 or more armed guards is more than 2 rather. It's a private army. Yan lang. Then dalawa na yan. If the 2 bodyguards cannot save you, then that is your destiny in this world. You will have to die sometime. Do it earlier. It will spare the country of headache and maybe we can produce better citizens. Ganon lang po. I do not offer any excuses, no apologies. I will answer God when I face Him. Pero dito, hindi ako pwedeng, alam ko, and even a close friend of mine, Gordon wrote me a very poignant letter. I respect him very much. I know that it was his letter. Pero, tingin ko, Dick, you know, it's about too late in the day. Hindi ako pwedeng mag-sira. But anyway, kunti na naman ang namatay. Medyo ubos na eh. Talaga, hindi ako napapatawa. Pero I cannot... my next... my successor should be freed of this kind of malignancy. Hindi pwede, talagang ayaw ko. And corruption must go. You help me. Any agency in the past, I myself, then Davao City applied for something of a approval of NEDA to have a railroad. Maliit lang yung commuter. Sa awa ng Diyos, karumata ang dumating sa amin. Tinutulak pa rin ng tao. Kaya NEDA sat on it for about 2-3 years. Dito po sa let it be known to you so that alam niyo, it's 1 month. 1 month. Anong klaseng department, 1 month. If you cannot release it in 1 month, then let me know so that I would not suspect that you practically sat on the paper. So, dyan nakakaano. And even permits, I would encourage or I would not like to impose on the local governments. Kasi elected dyan sila. So, it's just supervision. But control, kagaya ng mga police na ay inimpose ko yung order ko kay Bato. That's my discretion. I have control of the police and of the army. I guarantee you, there was nothing wrong with it. But I was just trying to figure out something there. Hindi ko kasi malaman kung talagang a network or just the work of 1 or 2 policemen. So I have to study more